We are 1 minute left, just under the warm-up. We are off in the cracks sheet of ice. First time all weekend, and it's not friendly for the arena. And our view for the far corner isn't the best. But once the game gets going and there's only one puck on the ice, then maybe I'll take a risk and get the camera up over the glass. We don't have to contend with that and any of the red stanchions. Well, we end up in the bronze medal game. T-Birds are looking for a bounce back here after a bit of a disappointing performance against the Generals in the semis. But give credit to the Generals. They kept it close, and they had a red-hot goalie, and they banged in a goal late, go ahead, and then an empty netter to ice it. And we had no answer. So one thing I've seen, and after a loss, and there hasn't been a whole lot for this team, is that after a loss, they tend to come out guns blazing. Roster update is our number 17, Lincoln. He's not suited up for this game for precautionary reasons, for sure. Make sure it's okay after that big hit he took. And we are underway here. Puck is dropped. Bentley with a win. And it's turned around. Closer down there. Plays out the boards to Ray Lynn. Tries to hit Bentley with the pass, but doesn't connect, and they're turned back again. Trying the other side. Here comes Ray Lynn. Puck gets up to the point. Hudson intercepts it. But the Thunderbirds win that battle, and they're keeping it deep. Bennett gets a nice little touch pass up to Huddy. It's off the toe of his stick. Bentley on the forecheck, harassing the centerman of the T-Birds. Gets rid of it. Ryan now. Blast there. That's high and wide over the net. It's deflected off a stick. And T-Birds are doing a good job of keeping that puck deep and wearing down the defense of the T-Birds. And Hudson gets it out. He gets it through the legs. And he's still going. But the T-Birds can hang on to that. Huddy, Beckett, and Toprak, they're out there working. Hudson goes off and they exchange him for Jackson. And the puck's coming around the near side for Jackson here. Stolen by Toprak and he puts it back in deep. Vancouver, high up off the glass and high stick. They say no. Beckett's got the puck. He's looking for somebody in front. Nobody there. It's stripped. Good back check there by Beckett. And Toprak and Beckett and Jackson, all three of them are up along the wall on the far side trying to battle through it. But Vancouver comes out with the puck. And that pass is picked right off. Here comes Bentley on the forecheck. Hudson's back over there with O'Brien. Big hit there by Bentley. Puck doesn't get cleared. And backhand bid. That goes through the crease and out the other side. Good work along the boards there by Raylin and Bentley. They get the puck out. It gets sent over to the far side and Vancouver comes in offside. Face off coming up outside the blue line of the T-Birds. Hudson now. Big move there, and he's going to beat one man. He's looking to beat two, but he stops up. Puck comes out of the line. And Huddy's going to pick that off right at the face-off dot. Gets a shot on. Steered aside by the keeper. Puck's in the corner. Vancouver picks it up. They're looking to get it out. That hits the leg. And Colton's going to ride right onto that. That was close. Big Coach Duncan might have got a stick in the face there. Puck is put towards the net there by the Thunderbirds, and it goes wide. And Bennett attempts to carry it out. He's got his pocket pick, but that's okay. Until a bit of a giveaway there. And a player down. I think Bentley is going to the box. Player is up and okay. Thunderbirds of Vancouver are going to be going on a power play here. Score is 0-0. Puck is dropped. Ends up on the half board there. Up to the blue line. Put towards the net. It doesn't get there. Ryan's got a good stick on it, and then finished off by Toprak to get clear. Good pressure there on the forecheck by Beckett, and David is going to clear that thing. Vancouver picks it up. Toprak is harassing him. Beckett skates onto it. Puck has it knocked off his stick there. And now Ryan. That goes right off the chest of, good job there by Toprak. He's digging. They do eventually get it out, but he sweeps back through for another attempt, and that was unsuccessful. Jam play in front of the net. He's going to be good. David with a block shot right in the slot. There's a clap bomb, and that's deflected, and that goes wide. Into the feet of Ryan. Out comes Beckett. Toprak's got a step on his man. He's going to get deep. He's probably going to hang on to it. Beckett is in support working with Toprak. And he tries to center it. Puck gets up to the line, but not out. Now it gets out, and good job there. Toprak again. He gets to clear for us. And Hudson now. Good job on the penalty kill. 2 deflections on that. Come in on David's side there. Yeah, play in front and nothing doing there. Birds are doing a good job of collapsing to the net on his penalty kill. And backdoor opportunity, that's missed. And that was dangerous. That's coming down the ice. And that was David with another big clear. 1:06 left to go in the penalty. 6:57 left to go in the period. Jackson got the puck on his stick, take a shot. He holds on to it. I guess he's just content with killing the clock. And not a bad play. But now the T-Birds of Vancouver are coming out on a 3-on-2. Big toe save there by Ethan. He's going to hang on to that. Rebound was sitting there, but they had nobody on the weak side. And good thing, because that would have been an easy tap in. Puck is fired down again. And that was Beckett with the clear. Hudson's in on the forecheck. Beckett's followed him up and he gets another whack at it. He sends it to the far corner. Huddy's going to get there. Good pressure behind the net. Huddy again. Good work down the boards. He's not allowing them to get anything going to break out. Puck's going to the other side. And the Thunderbirds gain the zone. Looking down low. Puck comes out in front, and Beckett had a chance to clear, but it was pickpocketed right in the last minute. And the T-Birds working up to the blue line. And back in deep. Going to be the opening tally of the game. And Vancouver's got a 1-0 lead. The T-Birds nearly killed off that 4-minute penalty, but an unfortunate break for the keeper. But he's got to shake it off. There's a lot of hockey left. 1-0, and it's still first period. 5 minutes to go. 5.5 minutes. And let's get one back here for him. Ryan plays it deep. And Bentley's out there, gives it right to Toprak. Centering feed goes right through the crease. Good back check there by number 12, Bentley. And he's looking for Toprak on the far side. Bennett ends up with it. That cross ice pass. Off to the left of Ethan. He had to fight off a quick shot that kind of handcuffed him. He does that. And the puck gets swung around the other side of the net. Bennett, he's twisting and turning, looking for a way out. He's got support on either side of him. Somebody's got to pick up the guy in front, and Ryan does that. And here comes Bennett. And he flicks it out, and it gets out. The skate checker. Oh, step into it. Vancouver's got us hemmed in pretty good here, and they're skating circles around us. Big hit there by number 2, trying to regain possession of that puck. But we don't have anybody on this weak side here. Ray Lynn's in there with a big hit. And here comes Bentley. He plays him to an area. He's looking to skate onto it. He does. Now he's looking for somebody in front. Not right on. There's a rebound there. And the T-Birds again of Zook are, that was a quick whistle. I'm sure you can see on the camera the goalie never had the puck. And Toprak was just about ready to put a stick on it and bang that thing home. And they blew it dead on him. Unfortunate break for the T-Birds of Zook. Vancouver comes up with the puck off the draw. And Beckett is doing a heck of a job down there. He's looking to break it free, and he does. Good job there to get it in. Hudson's giving chase around behind the net. Vancouver works it up, but Jackson steals it, and he's hard to the net in the slot area. Good hard shot there. But that hits the side of the post and off into the corner. Juliet with the keep. And that sends it around for Hudson. David, he's able to keep it in on his end. And we're putting together a decent shift here down the Vancouver zone. Desperation attempt to flick it out, but Huddy again. This line is doing well. They're putting together some minutes in the other end. And Ethan had to make 2 stops on a bang-bang play. And they peel out again, and it's a bouncing puck. That has to be cleared, and that's going to be icing. That'll bring the draw all the way down to the other end. In the T-Bird zone. Bentley is in there to take the draw, and he wins it. Colton's battling in the corner. Oh, good save there by Ethan, and another one. Another bang-bang play. Quick 2 shots on him, and he's up to the task. That shot hits a stick, and goes up in the air, comes down on the glass, ends up behind our net. Vancouver picks it up again. Fake pass down to the blue line. And it's a bouncer. Ethan had to be careful with it. And we get the clear. Good work by Toprak. An even nicer job by Vancouver. And that's a heavy shot. Ethan had to make another stop. Vancouver's piling on the shots here. And good hit there by Bentley. And here comes Toprak. Coming down the near side, right there he goes. He maintains control. He's coming out the other side. Dumps it back deep in. Ray Lynn's going to be there. And that centering pass just hits the bar of the net. And they're going to softly dump that back into the zone. And it's going to be icing. Puck is dropped. Bennett has it. Sends it hard around to the near side here to Jackson. Jackson comes out with it, and he's got a step on his man. Here he comes all the way off the post and out. Had a bunch of net in the top shelf there, but that hits the post. And now Hudson. Great shot and even better save by the keeper as Hudson with an absolute sniper of a shot, but the keeper desperately just got his glove up. Didn't catch it cleanly. And we're loading one up here. We've got Beckett, Jackson, Hudson, Bentley, and Bennett on the ice for the last 10 seconds of the period. Hoping to get one in the net and get this thing squared up. Here we go. Centering pass is coming and we're running out of time. Good idea there by the coaches as we need a goal. And load one up at the end of the period, roll the dice to see if we can get one. It's not a bad play. And that's going to be the end of the first period. Bronze medal game. And this next period of hockey coming out of the Oceanside Remembrance Day tournament is going to be brought to you by our friends at Talon Signs. Well, giving credit to Vancouver, they came out, they played a solid period. The T-Birds doing the best they can to get out of the zone, but their coverage on us and picking off our breakout passes was very well done. And it's hard to get out of the zone when they're sitting there waiting for your pass. And that's always a sign of a well-coached team with a good structure in place. It makes it difficult to play against because they know what you're going to try to do before you do it. And they're going to have a guy there waiting for it. However, that can be counteracted with some of the creativity that we do possess. And we'll see if any of it comes to light here. As the second period is about to be underway, puck is dropped, and Bennett swings it over to Ryan, who puts it up to Jackson. He puts it in deep, and we got to get on that forecheck. Good battle down there by Hudson, and just missing was Beckett on that one. And here come Vancouver. They're looking to gain the line, and a big hit there by 88. He is laying the thunder down there, and he's got Jackson with them doing the same thing. There we go. Big block now by Ryan, who's taking one for the team. And that's going to spring Hudson. And offside is the call. That was a promising play. After a good defensive sequence down by our T-Birds in our zone. Puck is dropped to Jackson Ryan. He had a quick fumble with it. He has to quickly sauce it up. But Beckett is busting through. And he's going to play that to the far side. It gets out. And Jackson's working with Hudson, trying to spring him. But he has to play it back to the D. And he gets a return pass. That ends up on the stick of Beckett. Beckett's looking for Hudson, heading into the zone. But it's not connecting. But good work there by Beckett to get back on side. And that allows Hudson to get in. Hudson with a massive reverse hit. And Beckett just missed a yawning cage. So close there. The T-Birds looking to break through. And Ryan with a nice step-up move there. And he's going to take a bump, but he gets his job done. And here comes Beckett. And that keeper's seen enough of that. He's going to hang on to it for a face-off. Thunderbirds starting to pick up the pace down to Vancouver's end here. A few dangerous chances on that last shift. And that's going to give them something to build on here. Let's hope this line can carry up that pressure and we can get the equalizer here. Bentley now wins that draw to Ray Lynn, and it finds Toprak. He's going to the net. Toprak, centering feed, nobody's there. And it works. Ray Lynn sends it back in there, but the keeper stops that one. And Ray Lynn with a good keep there. And it's thrown back in by David. Behind Vancouver's net. And they get the puck out, and Juliet has it. Big pass up to Ray Lynn. David takes over, and he's looking for Toprak. That's going to be something he can skate onto. Is he going to get there? He does. He steals the puck. Good stick there by Vancouver to break that play up. He was trying to hit Bentley in the middle. Bentley with a good back check now, and he skates and gains his own. Centering pass, nobody's there. Again. Back to the blue line. And the bank play. Good job there by Juliet. She got two Vancouver attackers on her. And that's gonna Toprak. Wicked release there. He may have caught the keeper napping, but he didn't get it on net. And there it is! And number 4, Hudson Crocker. He gets the equalizing marker. 11:56 of the second period on a sharp angle shot, which we haven't seen him take that much, but man, have we seen him put a few goals in there from that nearly impossible angle this year. And he tried it again, haven't seen it in a while, and he converts. Beckett's out there for a face-off. And here comes Vancouver over the line. Bennett's got him lined up, but doesn't elect to take the hit. Jackson flicks it up to Beckett. It's over his stick twice, and they got him spinning around. And they get it back in deep. Jackson, you gotta win this battle. That puck gets in the slot. Ethan had to be quick on that one. Pad stays in the corner. Vancouver again. Too much space in this coverage right now. We're sending too many guys in, and Bennett's going to take it himself. He gains the line. And it's on to Beckett. And that just missed. And they blow it down. Then it's sent to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Some extra shenanigans after the whistle. I saw Hudson down there with Colton, and those two were not happy with whatever was being said or done down there. Puck is dropped, and it's on the stick of Colton. Colton with a clearing attempt, that's blocked, and then that guy gets leveled. And that slips under the stick of the Vancouver defenseman. Is going to go all the way down. And he's going to go for a skate, but he's stopped up by Beckett. And Hudson's going to get a hold of this pass, and we're going to kill some more time off this thing here. Good move by Hudson. And Vancouver dumps it in. That's going to turn David, and he's got to go behind the net and pick it up on his backhand. All the way up to the boards, but not out. Vancouver's looking to move it in down low. And good hard check there by David. Back up to the blue line. That's a slap shot, and a beautiful save off a deflection by Ethan. He's got another one down there. He's had to be sharp. And he has been. Good pickpocket there by Beckett. And it's a little touch pass to Hudson. Where's the penalty on that? Wow. Unbelievable. And David has a good clearing attempt there. But Hudson was offside, so he wasn't able to chase after it. And here comes Vancouver. They're weaving over the line. That's that big number 2 defenseman they have. Our version of the Bennett. And he gets it up here to his line partner. Good hard check there by Colton. Ray Lynn's down there putting in the work. He takes a bump. And that puck again is sent through traffic. And Ethan, another good save on that one. And he hangs on. Penalty is now over. We're back to 5-on-5. It's a 1-goal game. 8:58 left in the second. Beckett is stepping in for the face-off. He's got Toprak and Ray out there with him. Puck is one to the boards. Bennett picks it up. Nice little spin move. Beats 2 guys right off the bat. He gets out of the zone. He's going to keep, and he's offside. Just by a half step there by Toprak on the near side. Beckett with a clean face-off win. Ryan dumps it in immediately. Ryan took a late hit after he dumped that puck. And he was having words with them. And Raylin, oh my God. She gets up though. Oh my God, is she okay? Help her! I mean, how many times does she have to try to get up and fall before they blow the whistle? This guy's standing right here, watching her struggle. Where's the compassion for an injured player? I gotta be honest, man. These refs have just been very spotty on some of their calls. And safety does not seem to be the paramount here, and that's very concerning when we're dealing with a bunch of 13-year-old kids that are just learning how to hit. Puck is back down on the ice, and Toprak picks it up. He's got people hanging off his jersey, but he fights them off, centers it on the stick to Hudson. Beckett gets it on net, but it's fought off by the Vancouver goalie. They send it around the far side here. It doesn't get out, and now it does, and Ryan's going to have to step up, and he does that. He gets it in deep. And good play there. And he's looking to go in, but now he's swinging back out as, yes, big hit again by 88. Nice to see him getting comfortable with the physicality of full contact hockey. Definitely taking him a little bit, but he's coming along good. Good coaching and words of encouragement by his coaches. That puck is now held on to by the Vancouver goalie, as Beckett just turned and fired it to the net. It's along the ice and unimpeded, so the goalie saw it all the way and just knocked her down, covered it up. Beckett, or sorry, Bentley off the scramble draw. Gets in line. Great shot there by Bennett, and that pad save off to the corner by the Vancouver goalie. Bennett again, looking to center it. Off the toe of the stick, he didn't get much wood on it. And here come Vancouver. Banked off the boards and around the other side. Ryan's gonna have to meet him there with some pressure, and he does, but he misses the hit. Big pressure there by Hudson. There's got to be some help there. Big save by Ethan. Yeah, sit down there, Vancouver parents. He had that thing all the way. Beautiful stop. Big time stop there by Ethan to keep this thing a tie game. That is no goal. It did not cross the line, much to the dismay of the Vancouver parents. And there it comes again, and Ethan again had to be good. Bentley on the defense, a good stick there, knocks that centering feed behind the net. And Jackson's over there with Juliet. And here comes Big Jackson. He's got Hudson with him. He gains the line. He's trying to get past his man. And he runs right through him finally. Good little keep there by Juliet. And sends Hudson in immediately. He's got Bentley going to the front. He's weaving. High slot area. Curling outside. There's the shot. Doesn't get through. It's blocked. Sent right wide by Vancouver, and it's a one-on-one with Juliet. Good defense by her, and even better defense as the centering feed is taken away by David on a desperation attempt there, and we get the clear. Those two just line it up for consecutive big plays in a row there, and that keeps the T-Birds out of trouble for the moment. Burn it! Here comes Vancouver. Second rail in. And she's looking to line him up, but he gets rid of the puck. Good strong play behind the net there by David. And he finds Toprak. He's toughing his way through that guy, and he does. He's now going wide on the other guy, and he does. He takes it hard to the net. Nobody's there, and Vancouver picks up the puck in the slot, and they're looking to go down the other end with a full head of steam. Good hit there by Bennett. That'll soften him up. Toprak now takes a high hit, no call by the high hit there. I don't know what happened there, but hey, it's getting a little chippy now. And Bennett with a bomb that explodes the stick as it's deflected, does not get to the net. And Beckett picks it up behind the net. He's looking to curl it out front. There's a centering feed, and nobody can get a stick on that. Bennett again, he's working up the sidewall there. And now he's working in the slot. Gets that shot off, he's high up into the netting, and we're going to be getting a face-off. Puck is dropped, and Bentley out to Colton. Colton fires it at the net, and Jackson's picking up in the corner. Puck gets out of the zone. Colton's there, no problem. Jackson, nice little play to himself, or Hudson who skates onto it. And Hudson, top shelf! Bar down skis for the 2-1 lead. That play made something that was really out of nothing. But Colton, Jackson, and Hudson with the finish is enough to give us the lead 2-1 and 3:39 left in the second period. Let's go, Birds! They're gonna drop the puck, and we're gonna leave that line out. Ooh, quick shot there. Ethan, that'd be good. He got a piece of it with his glove. Jackson with a good block, and he gets out of the zone. And now he's got an even better stick as he strips it from the defender. Backhand desperation clear by Vancouver, and they come in the zone. And that kid is planted by Bennett, but he loses an edge behind the net. Oh. Two minutes, and that's all it should be. Colton is going to get 2. Uh-oh. Now they're deciding they're going to. Now they're going to decide they're going to eject him out of the game. And there goes number 3. He's getting the gate. And that is a tough one to swallow. As this officiating crew has changed their mind. And that is going to be a game misconduct for number 3 of the T-Birds. Jackson's going to have to sit this one out. And that is going to leave us with, in the end, on the clock anyways, it says we're going to be on a penalty kill for 2 minutes. And then Colton is not going to be allowed to play the rest of this game. Bentley now is working his way through. Gets a shot off. That is not seen by the keeper of Vancouver. However, they do get it out. And good job there by Ryan. Cleared it back down the ice. Vancouver again, that's up into the bench, and lucky break for the T-Birds of Duke, who are going to see a neutral zone face-off. And I'm sure Ethan, our keeper, is happy about that. I mean, we got 20 shots on the shot clock. He's made 19 saves. And a lot of these saves are deflecting, bouncing puck. Very difficult saves to make. So he's been on his game. Now Beckett, shot right on, and that's going to be held on to by the Vancouver keeper. Another good play, shorthanded by the T-Birds, and that's going to move the puck down into the offensive zone for a face-off. So we are now the furthest possible away we can get to our net. Puck is dropped, and good work there by Beckett. gets it in front. Toprak's digging for it. Can't come up with it though, but a back check by Beckett. Sends him back in their zone, and it goes behind the net. Toprak's in on the forecheck. Vancouver's trying to break up the near side here, and that's spoiled by Beckett. He's going to keep it. He's going to take it to the middle. Can't get a shot off, however. And David, with the help of Beckett, steps up there, and they take that puck away, and Toprak skates onto it. Has the puck stripped. And a good back check there, and then Toprak again. Toprak and Beckett, magnificent job on the penalty kill here. Big hit by Ryan, and that allows Beckett again to put it down, and that's a shot on net. And Toprak wins the race. He muscles the guy off the puck. Looking for Beckett in front, but Vancouver does come out with it, and that's off a skate, and they can't do much with that. They can't get it out. David's looking to step up here, and he does. Ryan's going to have to hurry up, but it's icing the call, so maybe not. Fortunate break again for our Thunderbirds as they draw an icing call. Jackson's now out of the box. It's going to be 5-on-5, 57 seconds left to go in the second period. 2-1 score. Our T-Birds are up on Vancouver, and as the game has gone on, they've been building momentum. Bennett with a good keep on the line. He gets that slap shot off, and that goes wide of the net. That was heavy. Hudson now, he's curling through the high slot. He's on his backhand though, can't do much with it. He's it to Jackson, and there's a one-timer there by Bentley. That was deflected high and over into the netting. 32 seconds. 32 seconds left. Offensive zone face-off to the left of the Vancouver keeper. Bentley wins the draw. Jackson skates onto it. He's looking for Hudson in front. And here he comes out the other side. And he gets it there. And it's immediately onto the stick. And Jackson, good back check there by Jackson. And just offside, they're going to blow that down. Come out with a 15.5 left. Bentley now, he's trying to win it forward, and he's just unable to do it. He had a couple whacks at it as it sat there. There's a centering feed and a great defensive play by Bennett. Reaching in desperation. And that's it. Hey, a little late there, pal. Come on now. Whistle had already gone. Vancouver's firing it at the net. And that's usually not okay. However, second frame is over. T-Birds coming out and clinging to that 1-goal lead. Final period coming up of this Oceanside Remembrance Day Memorial Tournament. This final period, it's going to be brought to you by Mechanics Auto Repair. Mechanics Auto Repair, proud supporter of U15 Soup Thunderbird hockey for the 25-26 season. We are fortunate enough we're going to have an ice clean here before the last 20 minutes of hockey. So I'm going to just prop you guys up here. Here, I'll actually I'll let you see my little setup here. So I have had to get crafty because there's nowhere high to get. So here, I'll show you what I got. So I'm in the old no-fly zone where you're supposed to be an employee, and I have made myself a ladder of bumpers that they use for split ice practices. Climb it up here, and this allows me to get over the glass and up onto a decent vantage point for the ice. So, here is my trade secret on on the things we got to do to bring you these live streams, because quality is of the utmost performance. Okay, see you guys in a bit. All right, Zamboni just pulled off. Ice clean is done. 20 minutes left to decide the bronze medal game. Our birds have the slim 2-1 margin heading into the final frame. And players are coming out of the dressing room now, returning to the bench. Zamboni guys is doing his work down there. We got linesman here. He's checking for chunks out of the ice. I thought story of the game, I would say so far, is we weathered the initial storm from Vancouver. They were all over us in the first 5-7 minutes and picking off passes and keeping us hemmed in our zone. And we started to get going and build some momentum, and by the sort of 10-12 minute mark of the second period, I thought we started to take over. We got the tying goal. We got the go-ahead goal. All right, everybody's ready to go here. And I hope you guys are too. See if we can bring this thing home or experience the crushing heartbreak of defeat and coming home with nothing. Jackson, good hard bid towards the net there. And David steps up. There's going to be a tripping call there, but there's nothing. Referee snoozed a little bit. And good sauce pass over to Jackson here. And Bentley comes in. There's that quick shot. It's in! Number 12, Bentley! A seeing eye shot that hit the keeper and was misplayed. And that captain there.
Talk to your goalie, boys.
He gets lucky on that one. Keeper saw it all the way, hit him. Fell to the ground and must have had a bit of spin on it. And squirted away from him, rolled over the line. Whoa! That puck goes straight over into the T-Birds bench by a Vancouver player. Close call there for, look like Devin over there. He's on the bench, but he's got a full cage on, so most likely he would still have all his teeth after that. Play is resumed and Hudson skates onto it behind the net. Puck is sent over to the near side here, where it's picked up by Vancouver. Good check there by Bentley. Bentley again looking for Hudson in the front. It's deflected. And he plays that behind the net to Jackson. Coming up the near side of the boards here. Picked off by David. And kept in for a moment by David, but the Vancouver team gets a stick on it and ices it. So it's coming all the way back down. T-Birds for the moment have picked up where they left off in the second period by staying hard on that forecheck, and a lot of pressure on back check too. Beckett steps in for the draw. He's got Raylin and Topak with him. Juliet gets on the boards, sends it deep in there for Raylin, but Beckett skates onto it. He's having a look in front. Good play there by him. He's looking to bust it in. Bennett's going to have to be there, and he does. He picks it up on the face-off dot. He curls back. Another curl there. He gets sandwiched, and Raylin's going to have a play on it on this side. That puck's going to be held on to by the Vancouver keeper. And I don't even think he... Oh, yeah, no, he's okay. Puck is dropped. It's a clean face-off win. Raylin got momentarily out-muscled for the puck, but good keep in there by Juliet. And Bennett with a pinch, and Raylin's coming back hard, so is Beckett. That puck gets on Ethan, he just gloves that thing right up. Don't blame him there, it was an odd man rush. Good play there positionally by Juliet, and a hard back check by both Raylin and Beckett. And that was just enough, where it was a hurried shot by Vancouver, and Ethan was able to get the glove on it. Shot from the point, that's deflected. That ends up behind the net. And here comes Vancouver. Good check there by Beckett. He takes the puck, banks it up onto the stick of Toprak, and now Beckett rubbed out along the boards. Toprak looking to step in. Quickly tapped. Oh no. Ethan had to be sharp on that one. And they're going to drop the puck on the right-hand side of Ethan. Face-off is won by Bentley, and David skates onto it. Big hit by David, and Bentley behind the net. Hard around on the near side for Jackson. He's going to look to skate it out, and he does. Puts it up onto the stick of Bentley. Bentley gets it deep. Skate the stick there, but the linesman gets in the way, and that allows the T-Birds to get Hudson's stick on it. He's coming over the line. He's weaving, looking to bust through the defense, but he's pinched out, and Jackson, he can't get his stick on it. It's kept in by Ryan. He gets her deep. And Vancouver's going to try the other side. That comes over to the near side. Hudson's giving chase. Quick flick job there. Bentley's dodging and weaving. And Jackson now. He's trying to send it deep for Hudson, but he takes it in front. He's got Bentley. Shot right on. That's fought off by the keeper. Big rebound there. And that goes wide of the net. Bentley's looking for Hudson. Centering feed. Quickly put on the net. And the keeper puts it right on the stick of Hudson. Good strong play there. But the centering pass does not connect. And out come Vancouver. They gain the line. They're looking for a change. That's going to allow David to pick it up behind the net. He's looking to work it out, but it doesn't happen. And another dangerous play, and Ethan had to be good on that one. Quick shot on, and he had to quickly get down in that butterfly and make that save. And here comes Toprak. He's got a head of steam. He's looking to beat his guy. Yes, sir. That's holding. Big number 9 was held up. And that's going to put the Birds on the power play. 15:28 left to go in the third. Yeah, get off. These guys are trying to make all these personnel changes. The party's already over. And Beckett, great effort there. Just battling the whole way to make sure that puck stays away from the opponent. Bennett, he's having a look. He's curling in the face-off dot. Buying some more time. He's looking for Toprak in front with that good stick there by the Vancouver keeper, but the puck comes right out in front. Juliet, mid towards the net. That's glove down. And she's going to have to hustle. She does. She's going to get there, no problem. Vancouver gets the clear. Toprak looking for Beckett, and he's got him. Dart of a pass. And Vancouver momentarily clears it, and clearing it again. There is bodies flying everywhere on this near side, but it works its way over to the far side. Bennett trying to hit Ray Lynn with the pass. Just misses her, but not enough for icing. And Beckett's going to win the race on the far side over there. And that puck is good. Keep by Bennett. Not much time to do with it, but just flick it towards the net. And Bentley shot right on. Big save there by the keeper. Puck doesn't get out. Beckett's got it. Beckett's looking to barge his way through into the front, but he can't. And Vancouver's going to skate that thing out and try to buy some time, kill this penalty off. There's 26 seconds left in the man advantage. Puck gets up to the blue line, and Beckett forces a man off the puck, and Jackson's going to pick it up. He cuts in front of the net, and he's flying. Good stick there by Vancouver. And here comes Bennett. Nice return feed to Bentley. Bentley stops. He's looking for help. Oh, just missed the stick of Jackson, who was wide open back door of the yawning cage. Hudson now. He finds Bennett. Bennett has to dodge a big hit, but that allows Huddy to skate back onto it. Stops, fires, fought right off. Vancouver keeper took one right off the cage there. Play was blown dead, but he's giving the nod to the ref. He's okay. And he's going to continue. That puck is dropped, and it comes to Ryan on the blue line. He fires it right back in deep. Hudson's going to have to get there, and he does. He's curling into the slot area. Gets it to Ryan, and there's that high shot, and that's glove down. We're going to get a whistle there. Bentley's in for the face-off, and it's a clean win. He backhands it past everybody to get it in deep. And Vancouver just tried to hard around the boards, but David's there to keep it in. Hudson unable to skate onto it, but Jackson's going to pick it up on the near side. And Hudson's going to get it. He's curling in, shot, hits the crossbar and out. Unlucky break there for number 4. And 88's going to have to get on his horse here. And it's ice. He didn't like that little shove at the end of the whistle. You could tell he was about ready to start throwing, but cooler heads prevail, and we're going to bring this thing back down into the Vancouver zone for a face-off. 12:22 left in the third. Beckett steps into the face-off. He's got Raylin and Toprak with him. Puck is in everybody's feet. Linesman gets taken out. Good work there by David. And that allows Toprak to get onto it. He's going to keep working for that thing. You can't slow him down. Big number 9 comes out with it behind the net. And he can't do much with it once he gets out with it. And here we go. David over for Ray Lynn here. He has a whack at it in the centering attempt. Finds Toprak, and Beckett has a quick poke at it, but he can't get it to go. And right back in there for Toprak. Circling with it now is Vancouver, and David again. Fantastic work. They're going to try us over on this side here. Ray Lynn's going to meet up with them. That puck's going to come to Ryan. That shot is in! Number 88! With a slap shot from the point. Keeper never saw it, and that goes right in the top pocket, baby. That's going to be a 3-goal lead. 11:26 left to go. T-Birds got a couple lucky ones on their last two. As that poor keeper down there in Vancouver, he's a little bit dejected on the results he's getting. I mean, he's been pretty solid, but a couple of big screens there and unlucky bounces on him. But hey, that's hockey. That goal that they do have on us was a very unlucky bounce on Ethan as the puck was behind the net. Vancouver have a shot and a big block there by number 12. That'd be Bentley. Back for the point. That puck gets out, and here comes Huddy. Huddy still got it. Oh, just at the last second. Oh no, I lost my scoreboard. And I lost the play as well during that time. Vancouver put the puck in the net. And that's going to bring it back within 2. Puck is dropped. I got the scoreboard figured out. We're going to carry on here. Jackson throwing the heavyweights around. That was a big hit. David's got his handful over there, but Huddy helps him out with a good back check. And here comes Bentley. He's got ahead of steam. He's got one man beat, and he's got Huddy with him. Jackson trailing in the high slot, and those two are unable to connect on that one. And they're looking to send that guy in, and that's going to be icing. Fortunate bounce there for the T-Birds. Beckett's going to step in for the face-off here. He's got Raylan and Toprak with him. David and Ryan are on the blue line. Beckett backhands it towards the net, but it hits a skate, and the T-Birds do come up with it. Ryan works it up the boards with Raylan. She's battling for it. And takes a big hit, but she gets the play done, and here comes Toprak. Heavy shot, and that just missed the far post over the pad of the Vancouver keeper. Like to see those coming from big number 9 there. And he's got it again. He's weaving up ice, and he dishes it off to Ryan. Uh-oh, puck's turned over. Ryan's going to have to make up for it, and he does. Gets it to David, and David finds Beckett. He's going the wrong way. Good pass across the ice here to Raylan. And plays whistle down. It'll be a face-off. Puck is dropped, and Bentley sends it in for himself. It was in for a moment, but Vancouver gets it out. Now they come across the line, and here comes Bennett. He's got Hudson with him. Hudson with a drag move to the center. Now he goes hard to the outside. Good defense there by the Birds. And Vancouver gets it out. Ethan is going to cover that thing up wisely. Off is going to be dropped to the left to Ethan, and it's a good clean win by Bentley. Hudson with a good chip, but even better stick there by the Vancouver defenseman. And it's a lob pass that is going to skate right on by 14 Jackson. And quickly turned up the ice and gone the other way is Vancouver. They play it wide, and there's a shot, but that goes wide. Good pick off there by Bentley, who's looking for Hudson, but it gets past him and Jackson. There's no icing on the play. And Jackson steals the puck. Keep going, big guy. He does. That allows Bentley to come in and support, skate onto it. Vancouver's got it, but fierce back checking by number 4, Hudson. Forces him to dump the puck down behind, and David's going to play it. Hudson's going to skate back onto it, and he's got a bit of time. Good pass there, but unable to be controlled was Beckett, as it was a saucer pass. It was a difficult one, and big save there by Ethan. He had a man on the back door. Here comes Toprak. Toprak's working with Huddy. And look at that. There is no way. Oh, absolutely killer. That was tough. However, that linesman's been pretty good all game. They're going to drop the puck on the far side, and it's going to be sent in immediately by David. Here comes Beckett. Good stick by him, and it ends up on the stick of Toprak. Hard to the net. Ray Lynn's whacking at it. Beckett into the net! Number 13 with a phenomenal effort, and then a absolute got it all on that backhand. Wow.
Hey,
Deadly backhander.
oh, give your goalie a tap.
And he's had a couple of good ones this weekend that missed. And it's nice to see 13 cash in on that backhander, as he got it on target that time. Quick pep talk there for the keeper. Number 31 on Vancouver, and he's back in the net. Play's going to resume. David with the puck. He puts it off to the sideboard. And Raylan and Ryan are teaming up. They're working hard back there, and Beckett comes out with it. And unable to get up to Raylan. Second effort. Still digging down there. Comes down to the other side, where David meets his man, and then Toprak's there to take the puck. We got him lined up for a hit. And bodies are flying everywhere right now. And during all this body flying, we cannot get the puck out, and Raylan does it. He got her out. Good work there by number 8. Nice to see her that she is okay. She had a collision with one of our own that resulted in her not getting up very easily, and they didn't blow it dead, so she fell after getting up 3 times. I thought that was a little bit much, maybe 2 maximum, you know. Now, linesman says we're still onside, and Toprak and Beckett are going to continue. Good hit there by Ryan behind the net, and that's going to allow Bentley to pick it up and fire it out, momentarily relieving the pressure. Vancouver dumps it right back in, and it's coming all the way around to the near side, where Jackson's going to get in. Corner. Bentley. Good work behind the net. Coming back and helping out his teammate. And he's looking to spring Huddy, who has to walk the line, or else he would have been offside. Clock's still rolling. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the third. It's a 3-goal game, but still a lot of hockey left here. Bennett stepping up to meet his man, and he's going to have to hustle back now. He's doing that. And met by Bentley. Ryan's got it behind the net. Jackson. Strange bounce there. Ryan's just way in front. Ethan had to make a save. And that puck's going to go down, but it's not going to be enough for ice. Quickly up to the red line with Vancouver. And Jackson with a good stick. Followed up by a good stick by Hudson. And that is, yeah, yikes. Juliet now. Big pass doesn't get there, but Jackson's there to pick it up. Go Jackson, go! And he's just going through everybody right now. And Bentley, opportunistically looking to pick that puck up after the scrum. And Bennett picks it up, and he's going to calmly get it to Hudson. His stick is tied up. picks it up, and he's got Huddy on the far side, crossing over with Beckett. He carries over the line. Centering feed just about goes in. Oh, that was a close call. Good stick there. And looks like they're gonna get Ray Lynn for a tripping penalty. Unfortunate call there, as her stick did touch the puck first, but they're gonna call it. The 2-minute penalty coming up for her. 3 minutes, 22 seconds left in the game. That's pretty much gonna chew up and leave us with potentially only 1 minute and 22 left of 5-on-5 hockey here. Now, I don't know what they're talking about down there. It's pretty cut and dry. She was the only one who had her stick in there. 2 minutes for tripping. Yes, we get it. Be an offensive zone face-off for Vancouver. They're looking to pull this thing within 2. Puck is won by Vancouver on the face-off. Good work there by Beckett. And Toprak's giving chase. He's going to get there first. Centering pass. Nobody's home. But Beckett with a fierce back check. And it's all hands on deck here. Trying to get the job done on a big penalty kill. Ethan gets there. That's an adventurous one. Nobody knew where the puck was. On the near side here, they threw it towards the net. The puck bounced down, and then he heard it clicking down on the ice on the far side. He was able to get there and cover that thing up. Vancouver again with a face-off win. They throw it around down on the far wall, looking for a man open, but it's misplayed, and that's going to allow Toprak to get her down the ice. Big clear there for our Soup kids as they're looking to close this thing out. Penalty, 1:10 left in it. Bentley's out there with Beckett, Bennett, and David. That shot, and Ethan got a piece of it with the blocker. Sent back over to the far side. Bennett's going to play this. And he's going to pinch her, waiting for some help. They back off him, and he just decides I'm going to take off with her. Oh, he's knocked down and tossed out the puck. But Bentley's there to separate him from the puck. They're working back up to the line. Shot gets through a crowd, no through the other side. Vancouver's going to pick it up there. And crisscrossing with his defenseman. Good save there by Ethan. Another attempt, that's over the net. Bird's got to get it clear here. Another one. Ethan tries to get his glove on it, but he can't. Back to the blue line. And David is going to do this thing. He's going to get it out. Not deep, though. Oh, and he fanned on that one. And Ray Lynn's coming out of the box. Penalty's over. Buck 15 left to go in the game. Birds are content just pinning that thing along the wall. Vancouver's doing what they can to get it free. The referee says, not going to happen. You got to move it, or we're going to blow it down. Personnel changes on the play. They're just getting Jackson out there, and they're getting Ryan out there, and they got Huddy out there, and Bentley took the draw and he won it. Vancouver comes up with it. They work it up to the line, and Ethan, he's able to grab it and hang on. Attaboy, Ethan. He's had a great game. A lot of the shots and saves that's been coming at him, he's had to make have been tricky, like deflections, knuckleballs, through screens. He's done a good job of fighting his way through. Ryan. Puck is center, but a good back check on the stick there by by Hudson. Keeping Vancouver from getting the shot off. Hudson's going to skate onto it now. Here he comes. Number 4, Hudson Crocker. And he gets swallowed up by 3 defenders of Vancouver and turns the puck over. But he gets it deep.
Go, go, go!
And we got a 20-second counter here. 1-on-1, they're coming in against Ryan. Leads over to David's side. And good work there by Jackson. Trying to pull it in front, and that puck looked like it might have had a chance at the net, but it goes behind. 4 seconds left to go here. 3, and it's over! Wow. Soup Thunderbirds are victorious in the bronze medal game. It had been an adventurous way to get here. However, that sealed the deal. It's a 5-2 victory. Convincing. And they got their homies down there. Colton, Lincoln, and Devin. I'm happy for this group of kids. You know, knew it wasn't going to be easy against this team. And regrouping after a very tough loss this morning. And coming back, just like I hinted they just may do, is historically when they do take a loss, they come back with a vengeance. They did just that, and they were able to beat a good, well-coached Vancouver team. With a few help from the hockey gods, we got a few lucky bounces. MVP Vancouver. And the heart and hustle. Jackson, well earned, man. He was a factor in this game in a lot of areas. And Beckett as well. Absolute fearsome back checking and forechecking by those two guys. And here comes the hardware. One at a time, you're going to call them up, and they're going to get their medal right here on the spot from the tournament coordinator. Bentley is tasked with grabbing it from the coordinator, passing it to one of his teammates as they come up one by one. And there they go. Here comes Ethan. What a game he had. And here comes Callie. Congratulate her. She had a great tournament. Hudson. Nice to see him back this weekend after missing last weekend. And number 88, Ryan. Here comes number 8, Ray Lynn, and man, did she give it her all. She is a fearless warrior, and she is committed to making the play, and taking a hit to do so, and she just never shies away. Here comes Toprak. Juliet. And here comes Devin and Lincoln. And I'm sure there's one in there for Owen, as those three unable to suit up for this game. And do they have one for Colton? Yes, they do. Duncan's got that one in his hand. And looks like he's going to be picture time next. But I'm sure you can catch up with all that on the Facebook page for the team. So I'm going to close up shop here and go warm up and put back my Lego Jenga ladder. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in, supporting the team. Big thanks to all our sponsors and you, the viewers. This is why I do it, just so fans, parents, relatives that can't attend the games can still tune in, as this has been a great and fun team to watch on the ice, and it's going to be a great year here and a successful one at that. All right, everybody, have a good weekend, or Remembrance Day holiday, I guess, and quick week, and we'll see you next weekend.